Oh, is stream okay? Did it get disconnected? Hello. Let's see. Looks fine, I guess. I have myself a little yogurt, so I have a small break. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Like this, for instance. That's interesting.
Hey, what's up? Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make go grab a quality eggs benedict at home, including a move for the hollandaise that I learned in restaurants that makes making it way less of a pain in the tush. Tush means butt. To get started, let's talk about the English muffin.
Wow, that's funny. You see how he said butt? Wow.
Of course, you could go grab a 6-pack of Thomas's from the grocery store. Those are passable vehicles for poached eggs and hollandaise, but if you really want to make something truly special, I highly recommend trying to make your own. To do that, combine 140 grams of warm water, 4 grams of instant yeast, 100 grams of overnight ripened Polish or sourdough starter if you have it. To make it flashback 12 to 24 hours ago when I combined 50 grams of warm water, a small pinch of instant yeast, and then 50 grams of all-purpose flour. Stir and combine and ferment covered on the counter overnight. This pre-fermented flour is going to make the English muffins taste much more interesting and give them a much more dynamic texture. Behind the Polish, I'll add in 15 grams of olive oil, 250 grams of all-purpose flour, and then 5 grams of salt. The dough goes on and I'll mix this on high speed for 6 minutes. From there, I'll flip it into a bowl, round it into a ball, and then cover it and ferment it for 90 minutes. 90 minutes later, I'll flip this dough out onto my cutting board, grab my scale, and then divide it into roughly 6 85-gram size pieces. From there, I'll shape it into a tight ball of dough by degassing, folding in the sides 2 or 3 times, then flipping onto those folds, and then rolling the dough until it's got some nice tension going on, like this. Next, it goes into some medium grind cornmeal. I'll flip it over a few times to make sure it's getting as covered as possible, and then I'll shape the other 5. Once I've got 6 English muffins all topped up with cornmeal like this, I'm going to cover them with another sheet tray and proof them for 45 to 60 minutes. 60 minutes later, these are nice and proofed up and more than doubled in size, so they're ready to fry. Into a hot 12-inch pan over at the stove, I'll add a half cup of clarified butter, or ghee, and once it's melted and the fat is shimmering and just about to smoke like this, I'll add in 3 of my 6 English muffins. I'll fry on this first side for 60 to 90 seconds over medium-ish heat, and once they're looking nice and golden brown on the bottom side like this, I'll flip them over and fry them on side 2 for another 60 to 90 seconds. To finish these, I'm going to load all 6 of them on a wire rack sheet tray into a 350F oven to bake for 15 more minutes. By the way, if you want a little bit more detail on this process, check out my breakfast sandwich video linked in the description. I've shown you guys English muffins a few times on the channel already, and I didn't want to be too redundant. After 15 minutes, I'm going to pull these out, and as you can see, that looks a lot cooler than a store-bought English muff. The butter-fried exterior obviously is going to taste really dope, and texturally speaking, these muffins are super brittle and crispy on the outside, but light, fluffy, and just a touch chewsome on the inside. Now, let's get to the rest of this eggs benny. Up next, and kind of most importantly, is the hollandaise sauce, or to put it another way, very good tasting warm mayonnaise made with butter instead of oil. Classic French cookery would dictate that you use a double boiler, or a bowl over a simmering pot of water, to cook the eggs in the sauce whilst you stream in melted butter. The problem with that process is it's hard, and pretty much every beginner will definitely overcook their eggs and have to start over. That's a bummer, and honestly, this process doesn't even yield the best possible version of this sauce. So what's the alternative, Bri? Well, a blender. This is actually how I made hollandaise every single day in the restaurant as a line cook because it's much faster, it's more reliable, and just like the double boiler method, it actually cooks the eggs. So if you're worried about raw eggs in your sauce, you're covered. To make this thing, I'm going to start with a little baby saucepan, and into it I'll add 140 grams, about 10 tables worth of butter. Then I'll throw that over on the stove over medium heat to melt while I grab said blender. Next, into the jar I'll add 3 large egg yolks, the juice of half of a lemon or 15 grams, then 3 grams of salt, and then a nice little pinch of cayenne pepper. These 4 ingredients make up the classic base of hollandaise, but I'm going to add a few things that make it much more pro. The first is 15 grams of umami packed Worcestershire, and then 10 grams of nice tasting Dijon mustard. Then I'll pour my melty butter into a little pitcher with a spout so that it's a lot easier to stream in and emulsify with the eggs. Temperature wise, the butter here should be about 175F. That's ideal for blender hollandaise. Now I'll spin up the base of the sauce, then start to stream in all of this butter slowly over the course of about 45 to
I thought I heard something.
60 seconds. Look how concentrated I am. It's not nearly as hard as I'm making it look, I assure you. Once the butter's all emulsified in, it should look opaque, thickened, and beautiful, like this. At this point, the emulsion is always going to be a little bit too tight, so I'm going to add in about 25 grams of water and start to spin this one more time. With this second spin, I'm trying to thin out the sauce and also use the friction of the blades to heat the sauce so that the eggs inside get just a little bit cooked. After about 45 seconds, things should feel pretty warm on the side of this jar, so I'll kill the blender and check the temp. That says 130F, if you can read it, and for me, that's ideal. The eggs have cooked just a little bit and have given the sauce a really beautiful velvety texture that's textbook smoked hollandaise. To keep it warm for the Benny, I'll cover it with a little plastic and drop it on the back burner over very, very low heat while I get my eggs and ham sorted out. Now, to get involved with some poached eggs here, I'm going to grab a deep saute pan full of water, or in this case, my high-sided 12-inch cast iron pan, and I'll bring it up to a simmer. I prefer shallow pans for poaching eggs because I can keep a much closer eye on the eggs to check them for doneness, and I can cook basically as many as I want at a time. High-sided pots, on the other hand, have a very low visibility, and you can only comfortably poach maybe 2 or 3 eggs. While I'm cooking eggs here, I'm also going to be crisping ham. So on the other burner, I'm going to drop a big old non-stick pan and heat it over medium-high heat. Back at the cast iron, my water is just below a boil, but is still very hot. Temp-wise, I'm in the ballpark of about 185 F here. Now, I'm going to add in 1 capful or about a tablespoon of white distilled vinegar to help firm up the whites, and then I'll very slowly and deliberately add in 2 eggs, 1 for each half of my muffin. You'll notice that I cracked these eggs into little containers before putting them into the water. That gives me a lot more control of where I can put the eggs and allows me to keep the egg whites a lot more contained. If you're wondering, hey Bri, what about the vortex? A lot of people recommend stirring and adding eggs into a spinning vortex of water because theoretically it makes them more round than flat. It also can totally shred them apart if you don't know what you're doing, so I prefer to show people a simpler method of just putting them in one spot without stirring or worrying about a vortex. Now, from this point on, I'm going to do nothing for at least 2 whole minutes. It turns out poaching eggs isn't hard at all so long as you don't ruin them with your touching. While these eggs poach, I am going to yolk parts. Check. Thank you, Babel. After 2 minutes of very gentle poaching, I'll come back with a slotted spoon to check doneness on these eggs. When I poke the white, you can see that it's fully set, but the yolk part still feels very liquid. I want that to be runny, but not raw, so I'm going to gently lay this back into the water for another 30 seconds or so. And after just about 2.5 minutes of cook time, I'm going to pull these eggs out of the water and rest them on a paper towel. When I poke the yolk now, you can see that it's clearly still soft, but doesn't deflate like it would if it was raw. Now, for the Canadian bacon part of this Benny, I'm using ham. So into my heated non-stick pan, I'm going to drop 8 round slices of smoked pit ham. In my opinion, Canadian bacon is essentially the same thing as ham, and seeing as I can't get it easily or of high quality where I live, I'm going to go with the omnipresent lunch meat. To prep this stuff, I grabbed a few thick slices of high quality smoked ham from the deli counter and then grabbed my largest ring mold. From there, I punched out the middle and voila! Now I've got perfect English muffin sized hams. What about all that scrap though, Bri? Well, luckily this stuff is still perfectly fit for cold cut sandwiches and will definitely be turned into B-Dog's lunch after this video. If you don't want to punch out your ham, most supermarkets have something that is pre-sliced and round like this. Just be aware that it will probably hang off the edges of your English muffin and won't make for a very good YouTube thumbnail photo. Back at the stove, I flipped over my ham to give it a quick sizzle on the backside. In total, I'm into this for about 1.5 minutes so far, and once the ham is browned up and crispy around the edges like this, it's time to build our eggs Benedict. First, a quick toast on the English muffin here to crisp it up and to warm it up. Once the muffin is nicely toasted, I'll smear a generous amount of softened butter onto each side. I know there's a lot of butter in this sauce, but straight up smeared butter on English muffins hits different and on its own terms, so it needs to be included. Next, I'm going to drop down 4 slices of my crispy ham onto each muffin, then I'll drop 1 poached egg on top of that ham. To get these eggs steamy again, I just gave them a quick dunk in that hot water on the stove before moving over to the Benny. Lastly, I'm going to give each egg a bath in some warm, buttery hollandaise. If your sauce got cold or a little bit thick while we were cooking the eggs, that's not a problem. Just add a splash of water and then gently reheat it over very, very low heat. Lastly, a few minced chives on top to bring some prettiness and a little whisper of fresh green onion. And there we go. That is a little bit labor intensive for sure, but you'd be hard pressed to have a more luxurious, crowd-pleasing brunch at home. The muffin is buttery, crisp, tender, and almost...
Okay, fine. Enough. More gaming. More epic games. Control panel. Driving to see a movie. Ooh, what movie? Are you sure about that? What the fuck is this?
The fuck?
Oh. You guys have no idea, huh? Give me that.
Nope, I'm good.
Eagles Camp. A star 3D with Shahaf and her boyfriend. What the fuck is a star 3D? Huh? gone exploring. Can't hear you because of ways, I assume. I said, what the fuck is a star 3D? What is that? Sounds made up. How did I get in here last time? I think I broke the alarm. I don't know, man. What's in here? Oh, it's the beginning of the level. Cool. But I can.
What? Hmm?
Busted!
Deaded. Okay, so now that nobody's here, I can safely go into the alarm. Don't see a reason not to. E is for egomaniac. Uh-oh. GG. GG's. New messages. Hey Alexius, what time is the party? Your party, I mean. You're extra wolf mask, right? Don't wanna be the only person with a mask. I am invited, right? I already read that. Can you smell that? Blah blah blah. Dicking around, okay. Ego asks Alexis when the party is. Ego appreciates the fresh air of Black Reef. It's good for the... The control panel is invisible because of course it is. Ego uses the thing. So he's gotta have a way to counter... Oh, I know. I know. In his lab. I know. Yeah, there we go. This one. You apply the slab's effects and blah 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 blah. Can counter proposal, don't fuck with it. I'll take a look at the invisible control panel later. Perhaps over there this can be replicated intentionally. In the meantime, a nullifier will be greatest slab for the day. Borrow as many as you like. Blah blah blah. Okay. Hey. Shut down. Oh, C879. C8 7 fuck 7 come on 9.
See you at the party, asshole.
But I don't know how to get into the party. Okay, let's go to the communications tower. Actually, I mean power station. Unwelcome guests.
Don't need it.
Fizz pop, fizz pop.
Oh, you look like an old freaking locksmith? I have doctorates in physics and applied mathematics.
Oh, this is the linking together thing. Nice. Nice and easy. Shahaf Meir, she's driving and it's hard to use her phone like that. So how about don't? Just stop doing that. By the way, click the follow button. You don't need to drive and Twitch at the same time. So you've got Twitch now, yep. Do the follow. Do it. Press the button. Anyway, we're going to see Avatar. Good luck with that. Sounds like shit. You're still not following, Shahaf. Will do. I'll wait. That's fine. While I hack this gun. Dear associates, once the loop is established, the team can shift its attention to other pursuits. Foremost among these is accessing the Operation Horizon Generator facility below the Loop Control Center.
Hello, good hunter.
Good job, Shahaf. Thank you. You managed. I believed in you. As it housed beneath some extremely sensitive equipment, demolitions are not an option. I repeat, do not attempt to blast the power station door open with explosives. You have been allocated a variety of tools. Use them. I expect this to be your highest priority. Those should be opened by sunrise. What?
Everywhere!
Anyone else? No. It was hard, I know. You're an educated person, you got it. How many people are in the car with you? It's only you and Cash? What's this? Power station.
Welcome, Eternalists. This is Igor Zerling.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever wondered how our beloved time loop functions? Long ago, the Isle of Blackreef experienced a cataclysmic event which shortened that space and time.
Nice, nice, nice. Boom, boom, boom.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
I want you in my room. Yes, sister time. That's good. How was your family trip? What? What? Hello? Oh, I did that. Power station. Fuck this gun. Can I change gun? Give me gun. This? Fuck off. Great. Where'd you go? I'll send you pictures. Looking forward to it. Oh, this is the laser place. Twice the thug, twice the fun. Guess it sucks. She should have done it. Oh, she sent me one picture of your brothers. So she did something. Guess it sucks. How easy is it to suck? One time you don't send pictures and all of a sudden you suck. Jeez, man. Now how do I redirect this laser? Ow. No! Oh, I fucked it up. Uh-oh. Is there a mirror power or something? Ow. Okay, so she's okay? No. I lost you at no. I don't follow. What's up there? Uh-huh. That's just another example. She sucks a long time. Okay, now I follow. Shahaf, do you have any idea how do I go into the power station? The note said no explosives. So where's the entrance?
I'm feeling just fine.
Power slide. It's below me. Quickly. Quickly is good. That would be preferable. I'm confused. Juliana doesn't want me in the power station, which means there's something she doesn't want me to see. There's an old power station beneath the loop control center. Keeps a flask of pure residuum in control room in trinket manufacture. Huh? Wenji's green pod thingy contains a trinket creating tech. A delivery booth. Let's mark these things. On my right, I've turned around quite a few times. On my right. Oh, residuum vessel. Yeah, I need a wheel. Gotta find the crank. Okay.
And you'll be the first person I call.
Who's fighting?
Push! Let's go! Push! I think the Eon program with their millions in funding could have procured something with a motor to get all this shit up here.
You're just not actualizing. Envisioning your future. Doors of perception. There is no door, right?
What are you doing talking to me? Keep pushing! It's attached to a very prestigious experimental weapons lab, you know, that will remain unnamed. And Wenji, sorry, Dr. Evans, wasn't known to us. Now she's got
Oh
this
shit, oh shit, oh
hard-on
shit.
for some
Invisible.
bulkhead boring up guy.
Invisible!
All military bunches draw power from this facility.
That's why we're here. Fucking door.
It is the door. No one, I mean no one knows
Uh-oh.
what's behind it.
Nobody saw. Nobody saw.
Here!
Uh-oh. Wrong power.
Movement over there.
Okay. So is there something in this box that they wanted to get up? Power station. Oh, hello. Yo, I got it. Pog.
Already got full ammo.
Control the flow, run the show. Uh-oh, power relay lever. Oh, it opens these doors. Interesting. Very cool. Let's see. Dear Eternalists, one door opens, another remains closed. Based on the Horizon documentation, you should be able to reactivate and access the adjoining station by restoring no fewer than 2 of the generators below. 2 generators below. Turn this thing on.
Does this look broken to you? I hit the switch, but nothing happens.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
Of course.
Yes, I read the fucking manual.
That's the first thing you try.
Didn't try.
A power generator that needs power to generate.
No power.
Unbelievable.
Yo, battery.
It's called power in numbers.
I'm gonna come up. Ow.
You wait.
Easy. Okay, so I got 1 battery. Now what's the second one? Put it in me. Good. New discovery. Generator starter requires a battery to power up, but once I punch on the on button... Well... Once I punch the on button... I can remove and reuse the battery. Yo, that's cheating. Where is it? Yeah, it's empty. It's empty. I already batteried my last battery. Where's the charging station? Battery. Battery. What the fuck is up with this guy? A nice trinket to spare. Nah. So how do I get to the other room? From here? Oh, I'm stupid. Reduce. Was my fucking battery? There you are. My sweet. Boom. Two generators up and running. Let's put the battery here. Yo, she also sings about a battery.
Please, stop! You're not helping.
Uh-oh. 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 Ah! Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Easy. Where is the nice trinket? Yay!
Listen.
Whew. So what happens now? Oh, it's just another entrance. Interesting. More battery. Dear Eternalists, place the battery in the socket. Prime generator before starting it. Afterwards, the battery may require recharge before blah 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 blah. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, generators. I'm gonna activate. There was a battery before, I swear. God damn it. God damn it. Why am I so disorganized? I could have had it by now. There you are. Let's go. Let's go charge you right up. Maybe there's another one there. Nope. That's one. That's two. No? Okay. $400 power units. Are there more generators? I'll take it just in case. No, no. Okay. Yep, that's more generators. Two of them. Come on. Die. Brother. Thank you. Hop. I hear mines. Yeah. No! Oh, fuck me. Did I lose the battery? Forever? Oh god. Oh god. No. Let's go get my residue back. Oh, it's this. Access is only the first step. However, we're going to need to get those generators on in a few hours. Leave the system in the flooded storage area for now. Actually, given the potential for catastrophic failure, set up some security measures to discourage any bright ideas. Don't forget that without batteries, the turrets are just glorified paperweights. We'll access the generators on subsequent loops. Fuck, I lost the battery. Fuck. Ow! No! I needed 2. I got 4. I'm okay with it. I don't care. I'm not upset, you're upset. Smash. Let me smash. Becky. Smash. Ah.
What's my favorite book, song, or play? I've always been fond of the Fifth Piano Concerto by Maura Kessler. What did I know I had to bring with me to Black Reef? Aside from my rather extensive equipment? Curiosity, I suppose. The anomaly presents a singular opportunity. Or an opportune singularity, if you will. Do I enjoy the spotlight? I hadn't given it any thought. I suggest you don't either.
Well. You're up and running. Let's go see what's up. Alright.
Hold for me, baby. Long from here. Nope, I'm good.
Power redirected to the complex, so... Is open for business, cold business. What the fuck is this station then? Old power station, yep. I still need a wheel. Need me some coggers. Oh. What? Guaranteed. Just
So I'm really the only one saying these? How'd I get so lucky? Why me? Why do I get these messages from wherever or whenever?
Or the faults. Whispers or whispers. Eye of the storm. All that matters, my heart beats steady, poked and prodded. Feet? On your feet, maggots. Oh, I was excited. I thought they're talking about feet. These thin, wet lines. Is this a military camp? Go. Watch me go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Possibility of time dilation extremely high. Precise effect unknown. Days could stretch to centuries or vice versa. Assumes survival of initial contact with anomaly. Pilot provisions limited to emergency rations. Lasting a maximum of 1 week. Assume continued cognitive function. Pilot has been missing now for several weeks, presumed dead. Assume linear experience of time. So what was the point exactly? I missed something. Oh. Oh. 2. Lieutenant Natalie Sobel, second science officer, Tidrvav Station for Major Raznik, Chief Security Officer. Given the loss of our experimental assets, the captain included, during the anomaly incident, head science officer Pitzchek has been relieved of her duties. They now fall onto you. These responsibilities require you to be entrusted with multiple passkeys, including one for the generator station primary power governor. The required documentation is in the Horizon Archival Office near the gate in Appdam. It will be shelved in bookcase 1 in the restricted document storage. Be prepared to show proof of identification. Oh, I don't have that. The military has put out significant faith in your abilities. To trust your discretion, Dr. Sobel. Do not disappoint.
Primary power governor. Sounds like that could really ruin Julian's day. Let's go show some identification.
Return in the afternoon? To where? An eternalist will leave the garage door open. No. What? Charlie and Fia getting ignored in this location, luckily keeping secrets. Who? Who did that? Alexis is throwing loop in masquerade in tight security, so which wolf's the wealthy host? Oh. Oh, garage door open.
Wretchyy to plan power supply B to bus B off. Power supply B to bus B off, check. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on, check. Power supply to X5 hangar door on.
Lieutenant, will you just turn everything off or on and let's go?
Affirmative, Chief. Captain Vaughn, we're skipping ahead to the launch. What's that, Control? Yassin Station tracking confirmed. It's your count.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7. That's your key.
Are you okay?
No, that one.
Ignition sequence.
You know how to count?
For the motherland, Captain. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Why isn't he taking off?
Might have an issue, Chief.
Really? Well, I have an issue with your incompetence. I have to start the count again.
We have lunch.
I didn't authorize this.
I flew that rocket. That explains so much.
Me? It was me? Exit. Trinket creator, residue vessel. Still need a wheel. Don't know where to get it. Crank me, baby, one more time. Hey! Hello. Pog. Let's go. I hear circus
Don't need
music. Batteries. What? What? Oh no. Fast. Fast. Uh-oh. My revive is not active. Uh-oh. What? What's the thing? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Did he blow it up? What? That son of a fucking bitch. Fine. Next loop, I guess. Son of a I'm pissed. Piss, cum, dick, cunt. So I fucked up Ego's experiment and he's gonna be at the mask party, but I don't know how to get into the mask party. The power won't flow without 2 generators. Yes, yes, yes. Up, down. Afternoon.
Code 1, sign 0. See you at the party, Igor.
If I can get into there. Radio silence. Space Invader. Oh, that's Charlie. It's Charlie. I can get the final upgrade for the shift. Who's that? Fia. What about my leads? Harriet surrounded by loyal followers. Maybe there's another opportunity. What else? Charlie and Fia. Maybe if I go check out Fia, then I can discover where they have sex. And I can take them both down. So I will know where Igor and the Wolfman is, and Charlie and Fia. So that's half a game right there. Pum 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 pum. Charlie with the shift slab. Harriet. Alexis loves his Carnesis. Havoc slab. This is fucked. I know what to do. I know what to do with this. Next loop, I got it. 100%. Sophia. Sophia. Delivery booth. Blah, blah. But this is radio silence. What's radio silence again? Between Charlie and Fia at noon, I'll take Charlie. Charlie with the shift. Blah, blah, blah. Strange door. What's radio silence? No, it's this? It says afternoon. Happening this afternoon, and now it's noon. Okay, I'm going to Fia. Load out. I don't want... Okay, I want shift. Thank you. And I want... Nexus. Yeah. What do I take? Charger's birth some baby bomblets that also explode. Cool. Why not? Trinkets. Bullets spank to enemies, why not? Significantly increase the range, why not? Move faster while aiming down sights. I'll take the reduced recoil. And this gun is going to be replaced. Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna stop here. Continue tomorrow. I think I will. I think this is it. I think this is where I stop. I made a lot of mind progress with the game. I don't feel like I did any actual progress, but I know a lot more. So that's cool. I'm gonna get Fia tomorrow, and then the radio tower, and then the party, maybe? If I can. Cool game, I like it. Thank you for anyone who watched, listened, talked, followed, and I'll be back tomorrow.